Hi, I'm Daniel Burrows, a senior engineer here at FusionRed, and today in our session we're going to go over modernizing your business with Microsoft 365. One of the questions that we're sort of answering today is that what if your team could finish in hours what normally would take days? So around the concept of like, are you getting the most efficiency out of your tools, your business, and the people that are in it? Often we see that there is a mix mash of tools, software, resources, and all that, and this can hinder people's productivity. And what we want to sort of establish here in this thing is that the problems that can be faced within those businesses can often increase into wasted hours or manual processes that are wasting time, scattered communications, and lost tasks. So, when collaborating with each other, and if you've got all these separate different tools going on, that they often don't integrate and feed within each other, and therefore tracking tasks, tracking people, and making sure that those communications are kept within that same ecosystem can be difficult. And so what we're saying is that you're not alone. Most small businesses feel stuck and overwhelmed by modernization. And what we're here today is sort of to address and see how we can resolve that. And we see this in some of our clients and how we can improve their productivity through the solutions that we do, as well as using the tools that are integrated to make sure that you're getting the best experience, the most productivity in the least amount of time. And so through that, we're sort of introducing the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. For those that are familiar with the Microsoft Office suite, you're familiar with Outlook, Word, Excel. These are all the basic programs that you're probably very familiar with and have used for a long time. But behind that is the Microsoft 365 experience, which includes a lot more that comes with that. So what we'll do today is discuss like productivity, number one, and the use of Copilot, which is Microsoft's AI solution. We also discuss security and protection. So making sure that not only is your data protected and easy to access, but it's also you can also collaborate securely with other people as well as inside your organization, but outside your organization as well. We look at collaboration tools, so like how you can work with your teams and people and across the whole company, and how that can integrate with the other data that you're interacting with every day. We also look at the scalable plans and costs of the Microsoft suite and the stuff that you can do to action today. So let's first get a look at the security and protection. So as part of Microsoft 365 suite is that it is a security and productivity tool at its finest, because along with the protections that you can get to make sure that not only are you protected from the standard stuff like viruses and attacks from the outside, but also making sure that people within your organization are protected from accessing data that they shouldn't, and that they can only securely share company data with those that are trusted. So with the Copilot built-in AI assistant that is with Microsoft, that's the tool that allows you to not only collaborate, but also create content for your business easily based on the resources that you've already got. This mainly helps with things like summarizing your meeting. So having a recorded Teams meeting means that all those notes and to-do items that have been taken in that meeting are already documented. People are highlighted for the to-do tasks that apply to them, and as well as taking those emails and drafts that you've done and generating content from that as well. Turning a report that you've done in Word and creating a PowerPoint presentation with a couple of prompts and questions from that. You can also help manually write also the instances as before manually writing sales follow-ups emails, you can use Copilot to generate those from and include meeting notes that you might have recorded from a previous meeting with your customer and clients. So the security and protection as well as the Copilot integration means that you can securely get more work done in less time, less admin, more time for real work and being in your business as well as on your business. Additionally to that, with the security and protection, is that we want to make sure that you're protected from those common risks like phishing attacks, data loss, device theft. Those protections are built into these services. So with Microsoft 365, you've including MFA, which is the multi-factor authentication on your accounts, meaning that your username and password aren't the only things that getting you into your account, but making sure that you're protected and confirming that you are who you are and other people on the outside aren't accessing your data. Defender for Office and other device management services means that you can protect your devices to ensure that only company devices are accessing company data. So we can configure to make sure that people that are trying to use their home devices to access their company data is denied, or that if they don't have the sufficient protections like up-to-date antivirus or the latest version of supported Windows or Mac, that they can't access the devices because they're more at risk of attacks and compromises. And these are all part of it as well. So without a protection, employee clicks on a phishing link and risks data breach to your company data. But with this is with it enabled is that you're getting real-time alerts, blocked access, and automatic recovery as well. Moving on to the collaboration tools. So the obvious one here is that the use of Microsoft Teams. So it is a well-known tool for allowing not just chats, but meetings, collaboration, and posts within Teams and across the wider company. But this can be looked at as mainly a front end to the rest of the suite. So with Teams, you can integrate and link documents, content, and other things through this so your company comes together to the one spot and working on the same data. Using SharePoint and OneDrive, it means that online storage of your files and company data can easily be shared amongst people. It can also be shared amongst external people and other companies securely as you require it, and staying connected. It also means that like data like notes and financial data and all that can easily be collaborated on in one spot, rather than what often happens is that you're emailing a document like an Excel sheet to multiple people so they can make their changes, and you come back and you find that there's 4 different versions of that same file. That no longer happens with SharePoint because you can all work on the same file at the same time and everyone can see their updates in real time. So scenario here is that we've got the marketing team coordinates at campaign launch. We can use Teams for the chats, for the comms, share the assets, and loop to assign the tasks and track outcomes. We can also use Microsoft Teams to perform bigger things like webinars, bigger company updates, and have that live chat and video recorded. We can also make sure that everyone's aligned and no more backwards and forwards on emails because it's a live chat system. The real takeaway here is that we've got real-time, flexible, accessible collaboration across your business. As far as scalable plans costs go, is that it's the Microsoft plan that fits you and your business and your user needs. So the cool thing about this is that you can mix and match plans based on what type of user is in the business and what kind of features they require or you require for them. So generally at FusionRed, we will suggest that people go with the Microsoft 365 Business Premium. It provides not only all of the Microsoft 365 suite, it provides additionally all the security and protection on top of those accounts as well to make sure that your business stays secure at a reasonable cost. Business Basic and Business Standard are great entry points into this, or we use those for users that may not require all those additional feature sets for basic or frontline users, and it's good to mix and match those plans as you need. For those advanced or bigger organizations, you will look at the enterprise license or the Microsoft 365 E5 license, which provides not only integrated security, analytics, and features, but also means that you can go above the limits of organization size. So if you have more users than a small business typically would, or a Microsoft allows, then that's where you would upgrade to that. But does provide a great flexibility. There are more plans that provided with the Microsoft 365 suite depending on the usage as well and your requirements. And here at FusionRed, we can help you provide and recommend those licenses depending on what your user needs are and flexibility. So recapping is that Microsoft 365 comes with a lot of software and services to make your business more productive and your team more collaborative. Microsoft Copilot allows you to save time by creating the content you need using your business data, not just public data. We can secure your data with built-in protections, and we can align your team with the tools to make sure that if you're using different tools to collaborate, but they're all not integrated, well, Microsoft 365 solves that by making sure it's all integrated, and we can help find the plan that suits your needs from there. So if you're not sure where to start, well, we've got you covered. You can reach out to us to make sure how your businesses can take advantage of this and get more productivity out of the software you're using. In the description, we'll have a free guide where you can find out how you can modernize your business operations using Microsoft 365 and how we've done it for our other clients as well. Thank you for watching and see you next time.